Hey everybody, it's Rob from Flailthroughs. This is Gundam Battle Operation 2, and this is a guest video from Salty Walty, who is working on his quick swap skills. He has been playing for 8 years now, since Gundam Battle Operation 1, using the R2 button to cycle through everything, because I think he did the same thing I did, which is we switched our fire and weapon swap buttons because that's how it was in GBO1. And again, it's much easier to just reconfigure to meet the muscle memory than it is to fight it. So that's what I did, and I'm pretty sure it's what he did too. But now he is working on quick swap because there's just stuff out there now with, like the Zissa that I ran last week. You have to quick swap. It's got 7 weapons. You will never get to what you need in time otherwise. See, that Zaku got some good shots into him, so it's probably a good time to pull back a little bit. And this is, of course, the Zaku tank, which, yeah, it's a lot of fun. It doesn't get used as often just because there's so many more things to use now. Good shot there. But it still has good stuff to use. It has the cluster bombs. It has the cannon, it has missiles, and it has double machine guns when you get up close. So, yeah, it's plenty well armed. And man, I have got to take some one of the tanks out with the level 5 ranged part on it sometime. That could be fun. But got that Zaku, and I think he's about to get another one. Sure looks like it. And boom. Yep, very nice. So yeah, off to a great start. His team's got a 2-to-1 lead, which, you know, small stakes 2-to-1 lead, but it's a good place to be with 6 minutes left in the round. He's rushing forward, as is logical, because if he'd been the one who got hit with that airstrike, wouldn't have been good. And let's see, enemy seem to have caught somebody with it, though, because they did catch up a little bit, but they're moving in. There is Camphor, I think? Or no, not Camphor, it's an Ifrit, excuse me. Yeah, if there's a Zaku tank here, odds are way too low cost for a Camphor. I'm figuring, from what I'm seeing, this is, well, he's killed 350, so I'm going to go out on a limb and assuming that it's 350. But, I am so attentive, I swear. But yeah, let's see, looks like, okay, got the assist there, that's not bad. And there's the Zaku again, good thing for him to be shooting at. Good shot, 1672. And 1304. And I'm kind of surprised some of these aren't doubles, especially the cluster shot, but okay, somebody else got the Zaku, but he got most of the damage off of it. Think that shot landed? Seems like it should have. Again, there's just a lot of these, it's like, man, that should have landed, but that's how I feel about half of my shots in the tank anyway, so. Good shot on that. Yeah, the one thing I'm wondering is if that's a standard Zuda or a Zuda F. I think it's a standard Zuda. The F comes in at 400. That's why I was kind of waffling as to what the room cost was, because but everything's 350, so the odds of that are pretty low. But yeah, it's using the Zuda F's paint job, I think, probably for confusion purposes, since paint jobs are shared on by mobile suits across the level. You just set different paint jobs. You can set like 4 saved paint jobs per mobile suit type. Like every RX-78-2 Gundam you have, every level of it will have the same paint schemes, is what I'm getting at. Yeah, so somebody probably just swapped their paint jobs on the standard Zuda and the F to so that when they're playing them both at like 400, it's harder to tell which one they're using. Which, not a bad idea sometimes. The G4 and G5 frequently make good use of that. But yeah, so just got to get in a better position here, because he could keep firing down that trench and do okay, and might be able to run interference for the person who's down there by themselves, but I'm pretty sure that person's by themselves is not going to live too much longer, and then they'd all just come rushing up the trench at him. So he might be able to save somebody over here. That seems to be what what he and one teammate are working on. So if they can pull that off, they'll be in a slightly better position, I think. Good tackle. And yeah, point blank cannon shot. So good damage there. And I really need to work on baiting out tackles and approaching from better angles, because I've been getting hit by a lot of tackles lately, which just my own mistake, but something I need to be working on. Okay, they are coming up behind Salty now. That is a problem. I don't think he's going to last much longer. Oh, got a shot off before he dropped. Got the Gym Cold with 10 health left. Very, very nice. But now, if anybody so much as breathes on him, he's got a problem. So he will have to breathe first. A little bit too low. Bounced off the rock rather than hitting past it. Everything backed off now. So it's a good time to try and repair if you're gonna, and he's gonna. They've got a good lead at the moment. He's 7,100 to 5,300. Pretty good. And yeah. If you want a relatively low-cost mobile suit to practice weapon swapping with, the tanks are a good option for that just because they have a fair number of weapons themselves. At higher costs, you can get all kinds of bonkers things that you can be switching between. Another good low-cost mobile suit to practice your weapon swapping with is the Gym Striker, because its combos really do work best if you can switch very quickly between the twin beam spear, whether you have the standard spear or the scythe configuration, and the standard beam saber. So that's a good one as well. But Salty's always been more comfortable in supports than raids, so that's makes this the best choice for him. And throwing some shots out there. And yeah, the machine guns have a pretty good range, so he should be able to. Yep, got that. I've lost track of how many kills he's gotten, but it's definitely a number, and a pretty good one, I think. Support fire seems to have landed on that Juagu, and yep, he's got the quick swap down for going between standard shells and the spread shells, so yeah, he's doing pretty well with it. Next up, of course, will be the thing I'm still struggling with to a certain degree, which is something that has enough weapons to go into advanced weapon swapping. And that's, again, since that's a new thing, and I've been using just the 4-position weapon swap for 2 years now, it is indeed taking some adapting on things with, 73 weapons. Let's see, is he going to get that? I think he may. Yep, got the Ifrit, and is he going to get the Juagu again too? Yes, he is. Yeah, he is cleaning up. Very, very nice. 35 seconds left. The enemy team has actually had a pretty good rally in the middle of all this. I don't think they could bring it back from here, but okay, nice tackle through the support fire too. Yeah, I don't think if their support fire had connected, if they had managed to focus down a couple more people on Salty's team, they might have been able to even up with the time they have left, but not now. Not now. And obviously that is fine, because yeah, this has been good. And yep, just throwing out as much damage as you can before the round ends. And that is the round. And like I said, good round it is. And I appreciate Salty throwing it my way. And let's see what the final scores look like. Okay, 3,500 for Salty, who did 80,000 damage. Very nice. About a third of the team's score right there. And let's see. 8 kills and 1 death. Very nice. So that is going to do it for today's Gundam Battle Operation 2. We'll be back soon with more, so till next time, everybody take care and have fun. Later! And I forget who first told me this, but the Desert Zaku, which is a clan match reward right now, the Desert Zaku DA. I'm amazed I didn't think of this before, but what the DA actually just stands for is double antennae. Yeah, that's it.